is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all doing good. Hopefully all of you who went to EDC are having a nice and chill recovery. But today we're going to be talking about something different, a little bit of a different path. We're going to be talking about Ultra. Honestly, what is there not to say about Ultra? I feel like Ultra completely disappeared from everyone's mind for like 2 years, and now they suddenly come out with like part of a lineup. It was very surprising seeing Ultra kind of appear in my feed again. Nonetheless, there's an Ultra Phase 1 lineup and it looks really stacked. And I kind of never really paid attention to Ultra due to the postponements and the cancellations. Like, no one really thought about Ultra throughout this past, I don't even know how long. Regardless, there is a confirmed date for 2022, and there, like I said, is a lineup, or part of a lineup. So just some general info, Ultra is happening March 25th, 26th, and 27th of next year. It is in Miami, obviously, and I feel like we all know what Ultra is. It's one of the biggest EDM festivals in the US and in the world. And yeah, it seems very crazy, very stacked, and I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are excited that it's back, that it's up and running again. And we're just going to be going through the lineup, talking about the people who have been announced for the Phase 1. And without further ado, let's begin. Also, tickets aren't available for sale as of now. It was only for people who kind of were holding on to them. But I feel like they could release some when the full lineup comes out. I don't know. That's just my guess. Alright, so let's begin. We starting off with Alesso. Huge name. Yes, progressive house. Huge classic artist. Everyone should kind of know who he is already. Then we have Alice in Wonderland. She has dope sets. I don't really know how to describe her sound. It's kind of trap, sometimes future bassy vibes. It's chill, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, I feel like it ranges. I've seen her one time and it was a dope set. I had a lot of fun with her. Then there's Amelie Lens. She's an incredible techno artist. She's from Belgium, and if you're into techno, that should be who you should be paying attention to. I don't know how you pronounce his last name. Boris Brejcha. I'm not even gonna try. But you should know who he is. Minimal techno, tech house. If there's anything that you should know about this man, is that you have to see him live at least once in your lifetime. I've yet to see him live, and I really can't wait to see him. Then we have Camel Fat. They're kind of like a deep house duo. Very chill vibes as well. From what I've seen of their sets, it looks like they have really cool sets. Carl Cox. What do I need to say about Carl Cox? Do I really need to say anything? One of the OGs, house, techno, hours long sets. And it's one of those people that, again, you need to see at least once in your life. Then we have David Guetta. I feel like we all know who David Guetta is. I recommend seeing him for like the nostalgic songs and like those old times. I saw him in 2010, so I was like a little kid, and then I saw him 10 years later in 2020, and it was so nostalgic seeing him and just hearing like all those songs. I don't know, I feel like his sets are fun, and like I said, if you want that nostalgic aspect, I feel like it would be worth it if you're interested. Then there's DJ Snake. I feel like DJ Snake ranges from a lot of things. Yeah, it's a very party set, you know what I mean? Ranges from things like trap, future house, electro house, and has really good songs. And there's Fisher, tech house. I feel like we're pretty familiar. I saw a little bit of him in 2019, but it was like very little. I want to see him again because recently his sets have been looking really good, so definitely want to do that. Then there's Gareth Emery. He's the first trance artist that I'm seeing on here. He appears on a lot of recent A State of Trance projects, and if you're into trance, definitely go check him out. Then there's a blurred name. It looks like it's between G and I, and it looks rather short. I really can't make any guesses right now. Hopefully you guys like in between those letters. Then we have Illenium. Huge artist, melodic bass, very euphoric drops, very lyrical. I've yet to see Illenium, and I feel like that's also a really like must see. And there's Knife Party, another like OG dubstep. I feel like it's also nostalgic even to see a Knife Party set. I don't know, I feel like it's, yeah, I use that word a lot. Then there's Kygo, tropical house, all those vibes. I've seen Kygo twice now, and he has really cool visuals, like very aesthetically pleasing and very chill. Like I said, he's huge songs, and if you want that tropical house vibe, then you know what to do. Then there's Madeon Live, and Madeon, I don't really know how to describe Madeon. I feel like it's electro pop, but if you're not familiar, you might know Shelter with Porter Robinson. I saw him like a tiny bit, like 10 minutes. I didn't really know who he was back then, but his visuals were great. I was like there, and I was kind of hypnotized. Like his visuals are also super dope, and the music itself very like euphoric as well. And there's Martin Garrix. I don't need to explain Martin Garrix. We all know that. I feel like there's no explanation needed for Martin Garrix. Nicky Romero, who's kind of like Big Room House, or just very fitting of the ultra vibe. Nina Kravitz, another really dope techno artist. She's Russian, and I feel like she's really up there when it comes to like female techno artists. And again, if you're into techno, then you definitely should check her out. The Sun Suddenly Got Clouded. Then there's Oliver Heldens. I love him. He's an incredible future house artist. He's huge. His sets are super fun, super upbeat. He does a lot of stuff now. He has Hilo, which is like another project of his. But really recommend seeing Oliver. He's so good. And I see Oliver Tree, which kind of surprised me a little bit. I don't really know how to describe Oliver Tree. It's like alternative pop. I feel like if you go to Spotify and just click a song, I feel like you might recognize him. Then there's Pendulum. I feel like Pendulum is a dope mixture of things. It's like DMB with some rock and maybe even hard. I'm not too familiar with their music, but I feel like they have a very unique sound, and as someone who like isn't too aware, I feel like it'd be dope to check out a set of them. Then there's Slander. I don't really know how to describe Slander too. I feel like it's melodic bassy, but there's a lot of variation as well. I haven't seen them either. I'm not really too familiar with their music. Then there's Sophie Tucker. I actually have seen them, and they have a really fun set. Kind of a unique sound as well. It's kind of like house, but they include a lot of elements. I can't get too technical because I can't really know, but it's a party set. You'll be jumping, you'll be like super high energy. Really recommend. Then there's Sudden Death of Void. I love him. Heavy bass. If you're not familiar, Void is just kind of more like harder bass than like his regular sets. I want to see him so bad, and his performances only seem to be getting better and better. Then there's Tale of Us. Very melodic, minimal, deep house. I feel like their live sets are cool. I haven't seen a set of them before. But they also have their whole Afterlife project going on. Very chill. Then there's Timmy Trumpet. We all know Timmy Trumpet. He plays a trumpet in sets. And it's pretty much electro house, big room house. Very big artist. And finally, Sets Dead. I feel like Sets Dead has a super wide range in sounds. They could get bassy and experimental, but they also could get like chill. I feel like it tends to get more to the bassy side. But again, it can't be described in one word, you know what I mean? But yeah, that is the Ultra Miami 2022 Phase 1 lineup. This is not the final lineup. They're gonna announce more artists later on. But from what I'm seeing right now, this is a really stacked lineup. A lot of variation, like I said. We have trance, techno, house, the huge house, like huge progressive house artists, melodic bass, etc. I've never really followed or like been super interested in going to Ultra, especially after like the controversies and all these cancellations. Like it never really crossed my mind, but I feel like it'd be dope to go like at least once in my life, so who knows. And also, if the full lineup comes out and you guys want me to do a review of the full lineup, also let me know. But yeah, I feel like that's where I'm going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know who you would be excited to see. And if you have been to Ultra, let me know what it's like, if you recommend it. I feel like you obviously recommend it. But yeah, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.